Can you please clap everyone? Okay, so let me just give a brief introduction that what is going to happen today. Well, today is the second day of coordinatorship, which is like we have got Tuesday today. And what is our today's activity? It is all about book launch event. In this activity, you guys are going to launch your book. You will show your book to the audience as if it is your creation. And you will have to convince to the class that why people should read this book. And what thought you had before writing this book. What kind of things you have written in this book that can admire, that can inspire the audience or the people to read it. In short, you have to convince people in your short, simple and crisp words to read it. Okay? And this is going to be so intriguing. So all the very best. I'm going to call you one by one. So here we start right now. But before I go on starting it, please once again clap for yourself. And with a wonderful smile, I would like to call. Okay? So let's invite on our very first note, our very first speaker. And yes, I would like to call Anuj, guys. Clap for Anuj, guys.
The story of my life. Special school edition recommended by CBSE. Published by India PVT.Ltd. Written by Anuj 2011 to 2098. Here you will learn how I fought for my right, how I overcome from my disabilities. This is the remarkable story of courage and will. An unforgettable autobiography by an inspirational man, Anuj. The story of my life. The purpose of writing this book was to motivate people to overcome by their disabilities. In this world, what people think that they will not speak. They will only speak when he will speak. When she will speak, they will only try after him. They will only try. They will not take risk in their life. But in this book, you will learn how to take risk carefully. You will learn about ENC. You will learn so many things in this book. You will learn so many things in this book. And this is why I believe that it can be one of your admiring book. And that's all.
Thank you. No doubt this was a very good performance by Anuj, but I was expecting different. What? I'm not talking about the content first of all, I'm talking about the presentation of him. For example, when Anuj was standing here, so he was lying like this on this podium. And this is our problem. You need to believe that you are an author. An author cannot be like this. You're in a book, your book launch, right? So that energy was missing when you're presenting this book. So that grip wasn't there in the body language, that the confidence you need, look up, chin up, in the front, keeping the book in your hand, and then you're presenting out. So this was missing. Okay, thank you. Clap for him, everyone. Come on. Thank you. So I want everyone just to please keep these things in your brain for the next performance, okay? Let's invite our next speaker on the stage and the champ, Akarshit. All right, clap for everyone.
Good evening, everyone. Well, I am writing books from my last 2 years continuously. In my story or the family of books, I have added 5 books, and this is my 6th one. Well, this is the book, a short history about this world. History is something that is still discovered but imperfectly. We can't even discover it perfectly. The purpose of making or writing this book is only this thing that history is something that we have to know and we want to know that. It is very much interesting, or it will lead you in studies also, or it is helpful for you. That's why I believe that this book would be very much appreciate or an admiring book for you? Well, this book is written by me, Akarshit. And the main purpose that I told you, it is only for the, you can take the age group of the students, mainly the students can read it. Because it is a kind of book that gives you information, that gives you enjoyment. Because what we really do in our free time, we just sit operating social media platforms. But this book, it will teach you about our history, how our ancestors lived, how the world was when there was no internet, when there was no platform about social life or social welfare education. There was no school, there was no society, any kind of thing. This book will teach you that how our ancestors did, how much hard work they did. And thank you guys.
What exactly happened? Like, no doubt he had a wonderful performance here. But the question comes up here, when we perform or when we give any presentation, so there are a few things that we are supposed to keep in our brain. For example, may I get a book? Thank you. Imagine I've got a book, and as you all know, our activity is all about that I have to convince that why people should read this book. So there has to be some segments. I need to segregate my content within some part. Now you have to be extra creative that even if I'm going to give a speech of 90 seconds, though I have to segregate my content just in that time period. Because right now what I have observed, you are speaking, so your body is this much, intro is this much, or the ending is, there's no ending, or there's no proper ending. So that is getting, a lot of bemused and perplexive, which should not be there. So try to segregate your content, even if you speak for 70 or 80 seconds. And this is what a quality speaker does. Okay? Let's invite the next one. Clap for Shreya, everyone. Have energy. Go ahead, Shreya.
A book which tell you about your
Louder,
insights.
Shreya.
A book which is about yourself. A book which is gonna tell you that what you are. This book, People's Power. By the name only you can understand that this book is going through that whenever a people is getting a challenge or getting any type of
Yes. Any challenges, any difficulties,
difficulties.
atrocities,
Any type of problem.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Whenever we have seen that whenever a mother is gonna love their child, the power of the mother is pissed off by the thing where her child is in danger. It's also when her challenge is there. I have read a book where there was $25,000 winning prize for a flight between New York to Paris. Charles Langbizes. This man decided to challenge himself, and in 33.5 hours he completed it. He made a history because he knew himself. He knew his own power. Just like that, this book tells you about your power, your insight. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm missing the charm. I don't know why. I guess there's a camera or what, but it still feels like that there is something missing. But I am getting the vibe. I don't know. You guys are a bit smart in that case, so you need to please focus. Let's invite this Anjali. Should she stand? Okay, Anjali, please stand. Clap for Anjali. Oh, come on, yeah, don't react like that. What?
I have stage fear.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is not a stage.
Yeah, like this is a stage, na?
This is whatever. You'll say that.
This is not a stage.
This is, I do understand, but you cannot just make this statement. Come on. Shall we clap once again for you?
Yes, sir.
Please.
Start.
Please go ahead.
Hello everyone. So, I am an author and the main motive of me to write a book to come out the things which are present inside every human beings, but they never try to encourage them and come out them. So, like my topics, my content are based on on that things only, like happiness. My book name is also Happiness Now. We always try to find happiness in future and search for them everywhere, but this is present inside our heart, our mind, if we start feeling them. And like every human beings are sad now, and they think that the time will pass and we will get happy in few days, few months, but no, you have to find the happiness now. And this is the main purpose of me to write the book, to make people happy, to think about themselves also. So like I will recommend everyone to read that book and try that there is no future for happiness. You have to focus on the present. You have to be happy now. Never think about future and not search about happiness everywhere.
If somebody is going to have stage fear and still manages to perform like this, so I also have stage fear. Please clap for her, yeah? This is not bad, yeah? It's fine. You know, like she's like that, you know, कि जो आगे बैठते ना, मैं कुछ पढ़ के नहीं आई और मेरे अच्छे नंबर आ गए थे.
Sir, like in school when I am standing with the mic, my legs are shaking. My teacher said, "Calm down, calm
That is
down."
happening in just because you know you don't have environment of doing that. But otherwise, the potential, the courage you have, that is really appreciable. So you just need a habit, and you can be in BARI Academy for that. That's what BARI is all about, right?
Yes.
Because Barians cannot say I have a stage fear. Am I right or not?
Yes, not a slide, but that's a platform.
Pass. Please clap for it. Let's go with the next one. And let's make it faster. Akshat, please. Clap for scoring one. After Bari, yes.
No, I cannot do this thing. I will not do this thing because this thing is very difficult for me. How I can do this thing? This is the mindset of half of the population in this world. But why? This is a mindset. Because they are not trying to do anything unique. They are not productive in their life. Their mindset is only like this, that I cannot do this thing. So today I am going to launch a book. In that book I will tell you about how you can face from your biggest fear. As we know that everyone has their biggest fear. Somebody has the biggest, like I don't know, but everyone has their biggest fear. Okay, and if you, and I am saying that if you read this book, so I am saying that you can face off your biggest fear, because you know that the people, half of the people are just going in depression. They cannot do anything. They are not focused in their life, and they are not capable to do, like, take any kind of decision in their life. So if you will read this book, so this book will help you to gain knowledge, to be successful in your life. So like first, this book tells you about how to grow in your life and how to start something unique in your life. And this book also says that if your oxygen is taking out from your body, so you have never right to give up. So you have never right to give up. You have to stay, you have to never give up. So that's it.
Like I really appreciate the way he performed and the kind of enthusiastic approach he carried throughout his performance. But still I would say that Akshat, you need to work upon your body language too. Because if it is about body language, people notice that. As a speaker, I can appreciate his content because now he is presenting as an author. And an author cannot hold the book like this. Obviously, yeah. An author cannot hold a book like this. Because I'm an author, right? So that maturity has to be there of holding a book. So that was missing. And if you add up, this is like a cherry on the cake to your performance. So please focus about that. Okay? Thank you. Okay. So let's invite our next performance. And yes, our ex-coordinator of this batch. Please call Miss Nidhi, everybody. Clap for Nidhi, everyone. Please, Nidhi.
Can I start?
All the very best. Go ahead, girl.
Greeting to ladies and gentlemen. Today, I am going to launch a book. Do epic shit. This book allows you to make mistakes as much as you can. This book is genuinely dedicated to all my failures, my roadblocks which I have faced in my life. This might be a problem for you people. That why I did something wrong in my life. But this is the first step to create something amazing. We know that atoms are the fundamental of molecule, right? We know that cells are the fundamental of our body, right? Similarly, our small mistakes are the roadblocks, are the greatest things and fundamentals to have a remarkable results which we want to have in our life. I wanted to say that everybody feels so much fear while making mistakes. That why I did something wrong here. Someone will scold me, something will happen wrong with me. But reality is this, that is the experience which you must to have. Second thing, what's the motive to write this book? That is, we normally think that we need to be successful in our life. And we focus on the goal which we have. But we never focus on the process which we have. Goal is not much important as much as the process which we have. Process like the way you show your consistency, your behavior and the powers which you have, you never showed out. I genuinely recommend this book. And if any day you feel like that, I can hear this book. So consider that I am the biggest achiever of this book because I have not written this book. I have experienced this book as much as I can. And thank you so much.
This book has been written by Sir Ankur Waliku,
Yes,
right?
dear.
And then this video gets uploaded on YouTube, right? So I wish he could see, and if he gets to see this clip, so he will find and it's not like that, but this was nice. I'll talk about this, what it was. But clap for everyone. Okay, let's make it further. Aman, please clap for everyone.
So guys, front of you all, the front of me, that's the book which I launched in recently by my experiences which I heard in my life. So that is known as my book known as Money, and this is my first book which is written by me, and after all the which content it's carry. So that's commonly mentioned about this book which I mentioned about the money. So what about the money? The simple cases which is about the money, that's the saving, investing and about the stuff which is basic common in the money. But after all this thing is only dedicated the book for those people who don't know about these things.
Who doesn't know?
Who doesn't know about this thing, and moreover things which they carries which they carry attitude of the more investing, but they don't know how to invest it. So this is book recommended by me for those people who understand value of money, who understand the value of this achievement of power of money. And after all, thank you for this listening me. Thank you.
Like at the last, he said, after all, and then thank you so much. This shows that we are not clear about our content. Because when he said after all, I was anticipating that he will speak something else too. But he just went on ending the speech. So that has not to be there. And if it is there, we are supposed to improve it. So, therefore, please try to segregate your content. In intro, then my body, and then the ending part. Okay? Fine? Please clap for him. Next, Yash. Clap for him, guys. There's going to be one twist. From now till the last, you are only going to introduce everyone and you will be welcome. Not only you, the speakers who are going to come here now, only they are going to introduce it.
Okay.
For example, whoever is going to the next one, that depends on him. He can invite anyone. People who are left.
Okay.
Ready? Please, start.
We are living in India, so-called the democratic nation. I think that in our India, so many things are wrong, and so many cases are there. So we don't have peace. We cannot do meditation as well as. And we all know that Marcus Aurelius, author, stated that meditation is the best medicine we have. And Aurelius stated one more thought, which is book is one of the best friend we ever meet in our life. And that's why I write this book. This book I write just because to know.
Wrote, sir.
Sorry.
It's okay, no sorry in that case.
I wrote just because to connect the audience. That why meditation or why silence or peace is the one of the best medicine we ever got. Whenever we are doing meditation, we get so many answers. So I think I recommended you this book just to read and just think about it. And whenever that you have any not solution, you will get it to read this book. At the last, I want to just say that if you want to buy this book, you can use the coupon code the BARI English Academy and get 50% discount. That's it. Okay, I would like to call Karan on the stage.
Hey, as an author, I want to suggest you that borrow the book A Gentleman in a Mosque. Because here sitting person wear the coats, but they looks by the coats, they are gentlemen, but not by their qualities. Here becoming a gentleman, you should have been a confident person. You should having a good attitude in yourself that who can make a person in front of you get scared from yourself. That a person is gentleman. This book will make you more charming. This book will give you more lessons about yourself, that how I can improve my qualities and how to improve my personality in from a one book. This is all about my book. I hope the person who are sitting here, they will borrow and they will learn to how to be a gentleman. That's it. And I want to call.
Next one.
I want to call the Ishank on the stage.
Okay, Bari, go on.
Good evening, everyone. I am Ishank, the author of this book. I have written this book. I have written many.
Show up. That
I have.
sir. Okay. And just show up the book, okay? Yes.
I have written a lot of books, but this book have told in this book.
Please.
In this book, from childhood to now, the journey is written. The journey of that people means they think that I have trusted in him. The people they can easily trust on anyone. But in this book, it will teach that you should not trust anyone at any time, and it will make you creative and many things. And I suggest you all to buy this book, and from this book you can success in your life. Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to call Dipanshu.
Why there is so unsymmetrical clap everyone? When we clap for somebody, we clap either in the beginning or at the last, right? So just clap for max to max 5 seconds. Okay, I'll count. Let's see how much is it. Okay, please clap. Like 4 or 5 seconds are enough, I guess. Okay, please go on.
Okay. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have brought myself on this stage I want something to be noticed or something to be highlighted because highlighted in our world, 70% people never focus on their soft skills. But rest of the 30% people focus on soft, but they don't have mastered those soft skills.
Gradually, please slowly.
Can I start?
No, not to start again.
Okay.
You've been good.
Talking and rest of them 30%, there are only 3 to 4% that who focus on leadership. And you know that I'm doing like this just because of leadership. I'm the best example of the leader. I'm lacking the leadership quality. And you know that if you really want to master that, I'm the part of
Very relaxed. You're going good.
I'm the part of those 70% people. You can take the example of me. That's why I wrote a book, that principle of leadership, in which there are so many friends like Bhimrao Ambedkar, Fastrank, Neol's architect. There are many people who, in which they're the best thought of them, and those thoughts will help you to create a leadership quality in yourself, and that's all about it, myself.
Invite the next one.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yashishwani. I want to invite Yashishwani.
Please clap for Shani. Again, we made a same mistake. Thank you.
Well, I have this book.
I have written
this book, the biography of Neil Armstrong. He is the first astronomer to put step on the moon. Well, I have written this book because the inspiration on it, as like he is very inspiring, as he has a hard emotions. He has a emotion control. After the marriage, he has 3 children. One children of 2 years old died. He had died. But he has a strong emotions, and he even continues his goals and his career. And this inspiring man always help us in the situation where you are always melted in the emotions. So you should be hard. And what I think, so you should read this book, and this is a very good book that I have written. Well, this book also have some pictures which help you to relate with the situation, what happened with him, and this also relate to the reality. So thank you, and just read this book, and it will be available on Amazon and any other app you want to buy. So it can be available. Author name Yashasvi. Well, I want to invite Shagun on the stage.
So hello everyone, I am the author of this book, and I written this book
I wrote this book.
I wrote this book to show that the only studying is not a part of our life. If we are studying, the teaching is also part of life. The book name, Can You Teach Us Algebra Some Algebra? This is very fun, but you get a question in your mind that how can we teach algebra to algebra? But yeah, it's a very interesting book. I want to show that studying is not motivation of this life. Studying to teaching, like teaching also part of life, and I want to show that this book is if you can buy it and read it again, if you first read it, you have to
You don't have to finish something. You have plenty of time. Continue.
so you also write to. I'm getting nervous.
You don't need to get nervous. Come on. Continue. Very good.
Okay, so can you teach algebra some algebra? It's a very fun, and the question comes to our mind, that's how we can teach algebra to algebra. But yeah, this book can dedicate you that studying is not the part of our life. Teaching and explaining is also part of our life. Thank you.
Okay, listen to me, everyone. But before I just make a comment on your performances, thank you so much for performing so wonderfully. But what I have found, as we are being recorded right now, I don't know if this is the reason of your performance, or maybe can be any other reason. But as we are being recorded, and if this is the reason of your nervousness, or like you're trying to show the less confidence, or some other things which is not supposed to be there, so I believe it must not be there. Moreover, if I talk about the performance, so what I came across and what I have observed, that you people are not trying to be natural. You people are not trying to be natural. Now, why did I make this statement? Because if you were natural, she wouldn't be hesitating. You wouldn't be making such mistakes what Dipanshu made, what you all made, or what everybody made, or you go on doing it every single day. The problem is, the moment we drop ourselves on the stage, we always think of performing something better, and we always try to push our bars. And in order to push our bars, either we go fake or we are so genuine. But most of the time, what happens, that we don't have that quality, but we want to show to the people. So our brain goes just to complete that work. We just want to end this work. मतलब हम सिर्फ काम को खत्म करने के लिए कर रहे होते हैं, और कुछ अच्छा करने के चक्कर में whatever our best that is already there, which is already inside us, that we lose. Is that clear? Yes. But leave it apart. Thank you so much for your wonderful performances. And on this note, let's end our today's session, which was the coordinatorship round. Tomorrow we are going to have our next round. Our activity, it is suspensive. I cannot reveal that. You will be getting to know tomorrow. But yes, it is BARI English Academy and it is coordinatorship. So obviously, it is not going to be something so common and prevalent. So again, see you tomorrow and get ready to witness something new. And do not forget to complete all the tasks which you all have been assigned for your coordinatorship. Till then, bye-bye. See you and lots of love. Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care. Thank you. Thank you.